Diantha and I met at the Medical College of Georgia at Augusta University my first year. It was her second year as a medical illustrator. We actually met during one of the orientation dinners at Teresa's restaurant, which is a really cool Mexican place.
You know what? He actually asked me to get out of his seat. Yeah, I was talking to one of his friends and he asked me to get up. He was like, oh, I'm sitting there. And I was like, dude.
I realized retrospectively that that was quite idiotic, but it made an impact on her, unfortunately, and she remembers it to this day.
We met at Teresa's at that social, but we had histology together. And we had a study date, and that's how we first met as far as having a relationship. So when we first met, we would have dates where he would bring the microscope, I had the slides, and we would just quiz each other, learning histology. I had a feeling he was using that as a ploy to get me in the same room, but I needed to study, so I took him up on that. Oh, there are so many memories. I think one of the fondest memories was just studying in the anatomy lab and feeling this sense of camaraderie with everyone there having to do the same. Gosh, it was a beating to study for these tests and to do it together. And one night we went and the power went out. There was a fire in the anatomy building, and there was a test the next day. We had no choice, we had to study. So one of my friends had a headlamp and we just went in there with the power out, studying over the cadavers. We didn't smell smoke, so we're like, oh, we'll be fine.
After tests, my friends and I would sometimes go to Sports Center, which is kind of a dive bar in downtown. We'd play some pool, drink a couple beers, and eat some burgers, and really get to relax after having studied for quite some time.
The fondest memory that I have on campus is my husband proposing to me in the Lee Auditorium. He arranged it ahead of time. We watched a movie together on the screen, and afterward he proposed. It was just the two of us. He arranged it. We watched Rocky Balboa.
So she had a dog named Balboa, and she named it after Rocky Balboa because she liked Rocky. And so I thought it was funny for us to watch that movie together, and that's why I chose it.